speakers.
For bad speakers.
TV, man, it's your boy Sharpe.
It's the same OG.
Y'all already know, man, if you watching, hit the subscribe button. It's down there somewhere. Please hit the subscribe button. Follow us on all platforms. Catch us anywhere. Type in BSTV or Bad Speakers Television, or some of y'all still look for Bad Speakers Podcast, whichever way you want to do it. Go on Revolt Podcast Network on all platforms. You'll find us there, Bad Speakers TV. And make sure you follow us. Our name is down here somewhere below. Hit the subscribe button. Oh, hit your notifications also. But look, we got in here today the man who has had YouTube algorithm up for at least the past 3 to 4 years, man.
Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. Yeah.
I'm talking about this man. He says it. It goes viral everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You don't see him on everybody's platform except for probably Club Shay Shay, which I think they probably coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Give it some time. I done seen them mention your name the last couple of interviews the other day. You know what I mean? But we ain't gonna talk about that. We got the one, the only, Texas' own.
Texas, Texas unc. Texas unc. Yeah, America's favorite motherfucking uncle.
Just let y'all know he's still an activist too.
I just do it in another kind of way. I ain't boots on the ground. I ain't boots on the ground. I secretly do it now and act like I don't do it.
Okay.
Yeah. I secretly do it and act like I don't do it now.
They've been asking for it, man, part 2. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna try to give them some more, some good content, man, today.
Yeah, the first interview was crazy. They got to see they got to see another side of me.
Definitely, man. We appreciate you pulling up. So tell us, man, what's been going on with you? What's new with you?
I've been on tour, man. So I've been doing stand-up comedy. My tour called the Underground Railroad Comedy Tour. I've been going throughout, comedy clubs throughout America.
Okay.
Me and my guy Hot Topic, the comedian, and then picking local comedians in that area and, sharing the light with them. So I've been doing shows consistently every week by way of an agency called Eric Young Productions. So me and Mike Blackson is both actually signed to Eric Young Productions.
Really?
Yeah, in Tasha K.
Okay.
So shout out to Eric Young, man. Keep you booked and busy.
How you liking the stand-up, man?
I love it, homie, because I'm such a cocky and arrogant individual. And I was like that broke. Man, you see them video of me going downtown. I was a cocky, arrogant broke, but I was just angry. So I was way more on fire then with my cockiness. But get some money and smooth player, cause that's who they say money bring out who it really is. So with the money, real player, real smooth. You know what I'm saying? So I just, when I get on stage, I ain't cocky. I'm vulnerable. Cause I gotta try to make these people laugh. And so, that's 30. So I say the first 15, 20 minutes of every show, vulnerable till I find my groove. So it's just like a point guard probably don't kick in to the third quarter. So and then each night is different. And so by me not trying to perform the same comedy set every night, it makes it hard on me. So I try to do something different every night.
Do you write your material?
Yeah, I do. I got a set. And if I can memorize my set, it's gonna be smooth.
Yeah.
Man, that gotta be draining.
Yeah,
come up with new jokes every show.
But I make me the jokes. I make my friends the jokes, stories, situations, a childhood trauma that a nigga can laugh about now. Making fun of the retarded person. Making fun of autistic children. Bringing up things that we would do as children that was wrong, but at the time we didn't know it was wrong because it was cultural.
Yeah. I feel you. Have you bombed on stage yet?
Hell yeah. When I hit that with that flower pot, I bombed that night.
Well, I did not see that. You hit somebody with a flower pot for real?
It was like last Christmas, around last Christmas.
Oh yeah, I did see that. That's right.
Yeah. I was bombing that night because I had just started to operate. So it's like I'm a new comedian, so I had just learned my new set. So I got this new set. I done well with this set the last 3 comedy shows because most comedians do the same set every night. If they go to Dallas, they go to Houston. Whatever city you go to, if you see them in one city, they go down there and do the same thing. So I try not to do that.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But only an inexperienced comedian would do that because that's going against the grain.
Yeah.
Only a polished comedian has a set. Now he may add to it, but only an inexperienced comedian will keep coming every night trying to come up with new material. But I feel like the people deserve something new every night. And I think I can deliver something new. So, that's the cockiness and the arrogance. So when I bombed that night, it's because I had hecklers. So I can talk to the hecklers, but as an inexperienced comedian, I can't do my set and address the hecklers. So that's where I fucked up at, homie.
That makes
so
sense.
so once they pulled me away from my set, and now I'm engaging the hecklers, I don't have the experience to cut them off and get back into the set and continue on with the show.
Yeah.
So I was bombing, and I knew I was bombing. So it's like that's why I threw the thing at them. Yeah, it made me fuck up my show, and that what made me get that what made me do that, homie. Because because they wasn't gonna come on stage and do nothing to me.
No.
Had I not hit him with that flower pot, I made the have to do something, and people watching. So homie. So but that was my vulnerability, my insecurities, and now I'm up here and I ain't got a song to sing to these people because you done took me out my rhythm. So fuck it. Yeah, let's do something to go viral.
You go ahead.
Do you have a new respect like for comedians? Because I know from a financial standpoint, it's a struggle, and a lot of people they like to disrespect Kevin Hart for whatever reason they want to disrespect him for. But it's like the background that he came from as far as stand-up comedy, like knowing how stable you can be off of it, how stable you can't be off of it.
And he built himself as a brand and an entity with the right kind of people around him. Most comedians don't put the right kind of people around them. Most comedians are rogue. Homie, I skipped the line. Most comedians had to struggle. They had to go here, and they had to pay for their own flight, pay for their own hotel, and might get $250 a night. If they're a headlining act, they might get $750 to $1,000. My first comedy show ever, I got $10,000, and I ain't got nothing too much less than that, and that's why he ain't no comedian. But I get paid like he do.
Are you ready for the backlash?
Yeah, I am. Because
you know they doing the same T.I. Basically saying like, y'all already got some shit going, and how y'all just, like you said, skipped that line.
Well, a lot of people skipped the line. Country Wayne skipped the line, Desi Bank, because when we got on stage, we already had a natural built following.
That's facts.
True. You can't get mad at that.
True.
Yeah.
So that was the problem with me and Tk Kirkland. He felt like I should have went back to the end of the line.
Right,
No, me and TK had a Live Nation tour, 52 cities.
Right.
I'm supposed to host. He headline. But in all actuality, I'm the headliner because he can't draw the crowd. That's why when I quit the tour, he didn't keep a Live Nation tour. When I quit, the tour stopped. We had 52 cities, homie, and I think they had just added another additional something by the time I quit. But I'm saying, I'm paying for me to fly here, my own hotel, and I'm only getting $750. I ain't tripping about the $750, man.
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna let me host?
Especially if you're the one filling it up.
Come on, man. Yeah. So we sold out 6 shows in Jacksonville. I think it was Orlando, Florida. He don't know. I heard the owner of that comedy club say once we put Charleston White name on the website, the tickets he wasn't moving tickets.
Yeah. So I didn't know that.
But I wasn't even getting paid every night, which I wasn't tripping. So from April to August, I wasn't tripping by not getting paid. I started noticing a pattern. I've already sent my Social Security and everything in, I've already sent that to Live Nation, so it's already on file. Right. After every city, okay, yeah, I'm giving it to the comedy club, and I'm watching everybody else get paid. And then I'm hearing you get on stage and brag about you get 100% of the door.
Oh, he went online and said that?
He was saying on stage.
Oh, wow.
So I'm learning. So I'm willing to take the fucking so I can learn. But at the same time, as I'm doing Live Nation shows, I'm in the chitlin circuit getting booked for 10,000, 12,000 here in the chitlin circuit. Right. I'm riding with Live Nation, going to the major club, House of Blues, Fountain Blue, Vegas. We doing all them, but I'm in the chitlin circuit sharpening my game. Yeah. Chitlin circuit hard.
I know. I heard.
It's hard to be funny in the chitlin circuit because comedy, it's an infrastructure to how comedy clubs are built to make the sound to everybody up close. Well, when you go to the chitlin circuit, you in the auditorium, people space back there, the sound system ain't gonna be that good, so it kills. People gonna be talking. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody really to control the hecklers, so it's gonna be some in the chitlin circuit. Yeah. But this is where you get your start at. Yeah. So I spent 2 years in the chitlin circuit. Wow. Before I ever start entering into a major comedy club.
Right. Dang. Well, I see your evolution, man. I see where you're going with it. You know what I'm saying? You know we support you, man, on that.
Yeah, so nah, homie, nervous every time before I go on stage. So because I normally smoke me a blunt before I go on stage. Once I had been on bond probation for like almost 2 years, so I couldn't smoke no weed. Mm-hmm. So it brought out a different comedian, one that I wasn't secure in his performance, cause trying to calm his nerve, and then took 1 shot, 2 shots, and right before he get on stage, give me 1 more. Mm-hmm. Then by 20, 30 minutes into the set, you wobbly. Yeah. So what I learned from that is there was a reason I would do, so I would be 45 minutes at the most. I would do 1 hour and 15 minutes. Cause I done got drunk and got up there lost into the storytelling, especially if the crowd good. Yeah. So I done overgave what you supposed to give as a comic. Right. Yeah. Once I ain't drank and don't drink on stage no more, hit that weed 1 time, go on there, my deliverance is crisp. You know what I'm saying? My timing, it's like writing a successful essay. I got my intro, I got my body, and then I got my conclusion. Show over with, and boy, they want more. Yeah. That's how you keep them coming back for more. You give them just enough. Well, boy, I'm gonna see that again. Yeah. I was coming to take you up and down and up, and I might leave you down.
Yeah, it wasn't the same set.
Yeah. You supposed to leave on a high note, but I done got up there and got drunk, and I'm feeling I
understand. You kind of mentioned it, man. Let's talk about it. You recently had an arrest. Do you want to explain what happened in that situation?
2 years ago, I was attacked in a barbershop, and it went viral on the internet. Hit me in the head while I was asleep with a gun. Off camera, I went to my car, got my gun, came back. They say I went looking for him, chasing him through the building and out through the other door. So normally, because of who these guys are, they come and attack me in the barbershop with weapons. These are convicted felons, known documented gang members. Mm-hmm. If it was any other citizen in Fort Worth, Texas, when they called the police and said, hey man, I just been hit and attacked with a gun at the barbershop, they would have charged them guys with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Possibly false imprisonment because they blocked the door where people couldn't get out.
Right.
Right? But because it's me, and I have past issues with our local police department behind the death of an officer. I had just done the Cam Newton interview, and I brought that situation up and peeled the scab back.
During the interview?
Yeah, during that Cam Newton interview, homie.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And then I jumped up and said what I said. I ran out coming out busting. I jumped up and said that in that interview.
Man, yeah.
As soon as that interview was released, I had 3 felony warrants out for my arrest. So the detective called me and said, "Hey, Charleston, I got some good news and some bad news." He said, the warrant has been issued for the other guy. He's gonna be charged with misdemeanor assault. On the other hand, you 2 felonies. So I didn't know I had another felony from animal cruelty from 2 years before that, where I was buying a lot of weapons, so I was on YouTube showing out all my weapons. So I just got a mace gun, and this mace gun come with a water canister. I'm playing like it's mace when I shoot the cat, but the cat had already been sprayed by a skunk, so his face was messed up. Now this is a relative's cat, but on YouTube I play like I shoot the cat, turn the camera around, and say, "Yeah, I just mace the cat every time I get mad at white people." So that day, my local police department called me. Somebody from another state and another county called their local police department, sent that video to them. They called my police department. My police department called me and said, "Charleston, we got a video of you made." I said, "Man, y'all know I ain't maced no motherfucking cat, man. That's bullshit." They don't say nothing for 2 years, homie. They don't say nothing for 2 years. So when I get charged with the ag assaults, all of a sudden this motherfucking animal cruelty. So I'm out of town when I hit that flower pot. That's why I threw that flower pot at that. I was frustrated. He with me. I'm trying to be funny, but I can't be funny. I got these 3 felony warrants on my ass, and that animal cruelty had me shook up so goddamn bad, man. I'm thinking, man, they made it like I done killed a horse or something, because it didn't say a cat at first. It said non-livestock. And if you can still get the death penalty in Texas for stealing cattle and shit. So I'm shook up on stage trying to be funny at Christmas time, knowing I got 3 bad warrants on my. So here these is fucking with me in the crowd. Temporary insanity. I lost it. That's why I hit the flower pot. I just needed some relief, man. Man, I just needed some relief, man. So homie. So I called my lawyer, man. Shout out to Andy Platt, Andy Platt, one of the best lawyers, homie, in the Texas area, especially in Fort Worth and Dallas. I've been dealing with Andy for about 10 years. We 5-0.
5-0, man.
Yeah, we 5-0. Because, homie, I'm not the kind of person to get in trouble with the police. But because I've become popular online, and in my opinion have become popular, I got issues with think they can, when they see me in person, they want to do something from what I done said online. And so I keep, that's my 3rd aggravated assault charge that I done beat. The first time it was with a half a body. I was saying Black Lives Matter, and they were mad at me saying Black Lives Matter, and this he only got 1 arm. He was born. And this online talking to me like he got 2 arms, and he can ball his fist up like this, talking like he can whoop me. You know how offended I was? Man, you can't even tap a pistol. So you know how offended I was? This in the comment section talking to me like that. So I said, "Meet me down yonder." So it's him and his brothers. It's him and his brothers, homie. So it's him and 3 other niggas. So these 4 niggas, they live in Grand Prairie and Arlington. I live way on the southwest side. So we arguing online. So I stay live. Do like I do. I get my guns and I say, "Yeah, I ain't gonna have no defense for the jury when I shoot you. I ain't got no business riding. This is premeditated murder when I kill one of you." But I'm just playing and talking. Just put that online to get you. Home, I'm just but I'm recording it. And the police watching. and let me just say this: the police ain't watching to get you. Some are, but for the most part, they just as entertained as watching it, knowing they go make an arrest later. So yeah, they like this. Yeah. So I drive from my house to the Classy Lady. This is a Sunday. It's the Cowboys playing, so this is unlikely behavior for them. Cause them on Dallas Cowboys jerseys. I don't watch football, so it's normal behavior for me.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting on the bench, and Pastor Rodney McIntosh come down there to try to mediate, because now everybody online said, man, they finna have a shootout down there at the Classy Lady. They done called the old men pops. Soon as I seen the one brother pull in, I knocked over the picnic table so I can have me somewhere to shoot behind. I had me a motherfucking AR rifle stashed in the bushes right there. I'm just playing war, but I'm bullshit. Yeah, y'all don't really want to hurt nobody. This is all playing war. Yeah. And I know they bullshit. So when half a body pull in, I'm behind the motherfucking picnic table playing G.I. Joe. And when he come in, he don't see me. I got the gun pointed at him. Man, when that look over there, cause Pastor jumping away, they think I'm gonna shoot the but I'm just bullshit. Y'all won't catch no murder case. Pastor, no, chill. So I'm playing like I'm for the he hurry up. I don't know how one arm put a Corvette in reverse. Cause it's either, he got one of them new Corvettes. And he sell a lot of weed. So he a dope boy and he a one-arm blood. So he got a little money, so he got some soldiers. Yeah. He think he tough with me with one arm? Man, handicap ass. No. I just got one eye. You can't. How one arm go fight? How he go block these punches?
He can't. I don't think he can.
And what if a just jump down on that one arm and just hold it? Just that man. So yeah. So the camera don't show me pointing the gun at the. They going off what I said I done. Yeah. Cause we go back to arguing online for another week. Now for a few more days. For 2 more days, I'm leaving the Classy Lady and I get pulled over by the police and go to jail. So that arrest video where y'all see me talking with that hat on,
with the hat on, yeah.
That was the charges for half a body. And I'm saying, man, them come down to the Classy Lady. So how I'm the only one in jail? So I made up my mind that day. Man, I'm finna spend, these done tricked me into playing gangster. I done let these from being online. Man, I'm gonna tell on these. Cause I'm the only in jail. And these niggas tricked me playing gangster.
They caught you slipping that time.
Man, I'm the only in jail. And and I show up with guns and weapons.
But the charge has been dropped.
Man, thanks to Andrew Andy Platt. So that was the first ag assault. The second arrest, so I'm just thinking, I ain't got no criminal record. I ain't got no adult record. I ain't been to prison.
Right.
I got juvenile charges as a baby. Nigga, I ain't got no adult charges, so all this don't come about to the fame. Just like every other celebrity. At some point, you see they have some issue. But that's a self-defense case. So then I got arrested, and this will make Andy so good. I got arrested with my guns and weed, and so they're gonna nationally charge you with unlawfully carrying because weed and guns don't go together.
Right.
This ain't weed. This hemp. This CBD.
Okay.
Yeah. So I beat the gun charges. So my first show in Atlanta was BET Weekend in Atlanta. So I've been partying in Atlanta. I've been up. Traveling on the road. So when I come back home, driving from the airport. Driving from that motherfucking airport. And I had just signed, I signed a contract and a deal with this company called The Weed Spot that had developed my own TH9 Delta 9 syrup called Nan Nanny Boo Boo syrup, and you can get it at The Weed Spot. And it's potent. I had been sipping that motherfucking Nan Nanny Boo Boo syrup, and it was traffic on the highway, and I decided to cut off and go through by that motherfucking Rangers ballpark, and one of them red lights took too long to turn. I just let the seat back and cut the car off and threw the keys in the passenger seat and went to sleep. I woke up, the police was knocking on the window with the door. Said, "Mr. White, you all right?" Yeah. So I went to jail that day for a DWI.
DWI, yeah.
But I beat that too.
Easy.
Hey, you got
Yeah. Shout out to Andy Platt.
Yeah.
Shout out to Andy Platt. So that was the second time that these little arrests y'all been seeing. They got another one where they seeing me going to go pick my daughter up from school. I got on a little suit jacket. I got dreads. That was the week that they were shutting down for the world for the pandemic. So I was terrified to go to jail because the pandemic had just came and you were hearing horror stories and shit. So I was going to go get my daughter out of school. And motherfucker, Irving Police Department ran my license plate and the insurance didn't register. Found weed and guns. Beat that charge.
But you got a great lawyer.
That was practice.
He used to be a prosecutor.
Okay, so you know how
he was
both sides.
And he was a well-respected prosecutor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into one more thing before we start getting into some current events, and then G, we're gonna take off after this one.
Yep.
Explain to everybody who's watching. I know you done said it on other platforms and stuff like that, but they haven't seen it here. The Lil Ronnie incident that happened in I think Dallas.
Fort Worth. Yeah. He
and
got killed at a car wash. Him and his 5-year-old baby.
Can you? Because a lot of people said that you said some things.
Yeah. I said, yeah. Well, at first I was real compassionate. Initially when it first happened, I know the backstory, and then I know what the streets is saying. So initially, when I done the Say Cheese TV interview and I spoke on it, I spoke with a lot of compassion. Real empathetic. And so a few days later, the mother done got online and said something about the Say Cheese TV interview. So once the mama said something about the Say Cheese TV interview, I come back and say, man, f that bitch in the baby. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, f the bitch. Yeah, I got mad in the motherfucker. Bitch, how real compassionate and empathetic. Yeah, bitch, you can't, f her in the baby, is what I said.
God damn.
Yeah, then I went on ahead and told the backstory behind, it's two scenarios behind this death. He's known as the best gambler in Texas.
Dang, okay.
Months and weeks prior to his death, they was gambling. He got hit for $40,000 on the dice game.
Somebody hit him for 40.
Somebody hit him for $40,000. He got a little partner he run with that night. His partner set the niggas up who hit them for the $40,000 to get robbed.
Okay.
Then the gang he run with, the little group of niggas he hustled with in the streets and run with and rap with, they done run out with the Mexican cartel shit. They put it in the rap song. And so you see what I'm saying? So man, I ain't just running up on you with you and your baby for no rap beef.
Right.
Come on, my nigga. So rather than me saying that in the Say Cheese TV interview, I withheld that. But I noticed the scenario around this. You come on now.
Yeah.
You know what y'all doing in these streets, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what go on in the streets. How I'm supposed to know they run off with the Mexican plugs and they went to Houston and supposed to split with the how we supposed to know all that? And these are true stories.
Facts, yeah.
And not only that, it's more people done died around this little group. So nah, homie. So the truth hurts. And I'm just being so real to say, homie, I watch all the time when kids get killed. I'm not affected by it. I don't know him. But because this is a popular rapper who people like, it's easy to be more emotionally attached and involved. Because just 8 months ago, it was a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old was killed at a car wash in Fort Worth, Texas. Yeah. A 4-year-old and a 1-year-old killed at a car wash in Fort Worth, Texas, in front of the mama. And the mama ain't nobody, and it made the news. It wasn't no outrage.
Yeah, right.
The Texas Rangers didn't get involved. Yeah. But because this is a high profile, which is well-known rapper, popular, well-liked guy. He ain't the gangster, but he running with the gangster. So this is a teachable moment for the culture. Yeah. He ain't the gangster. He ain't the shooter. He the player type.
So he was a rapper. We in the
he was a rapper.
Okay.
He a player type little.
Yeah.
But his whole little clique, gangster, bang, bang, shoot him up, kill.
Yeah.
But he the player out the clique.
Okay. See, now we getting the background. See, I didn't know.
Yeah, homie, he the player out the clique. So I'm saying, man, why would she even say anything about to say cheese? What mother? I ain't gonna say what mother, but what parent? If I lose my baby, I'm not clicking on the internet. You can't send me nothing. You won't even have access to me.
Yeah.
If I lose my baby, I'm not bringing my pain to the public.
Mother was young, right?
The daddy young, the daddy 30.
Because I think the video today of her dancing or something with some money in her hand or something.
At the balloon release, stacking up the money.
Yeah.
Why would you do that when perception is reality?
Yep.
Perception is reality. Reality and perception has nothing to do with the truth, but the truth don't mean nothing once somebody perceives something. Mm-hmm. It's the reality, and it ain't gotta be true. So here you are, you got a GoFundMe that y'all had. Mm-hmm. And the first reason for y'all creating this GoFundMe was because there was fake people creating GoFundMe accounts, and y'all wanted to let the people know that this is the real one for the family.
Right.
Okay, cool. Then you come back and say, well, we don't really need no money. We don't need to GoFundMe. So more people pull back. But I noticed they increased the amount of because I was gonna donate 1,000. Mm-hmm. Mm. And I wasn't donating 1,000 for them. I was donating 1,000 for me. And it's just being honest. I was gonna give 1,000 so I can leave my name up there and come back online and say, oh, y'all sure that motherfucking video ain't putting no money in there. So I want to come back and antagonize. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But once she done that, man, so by this time, I done already seen the post where they don't need no money. They don't need to, but I saw the amount had been increased. Because now the amount is increasing. So y'all went from 9,000 to 60,000. Yeah. So for you to do that and then come back in front of the world with the money stacked up like the dumb, ignorant people, shaking your ass, you getting drunk on one day, it takes away what people empathizes with. Yeah. Because they don't know if that's the GoFundMe money.
They don't know really, yeah.
And they don't know if this is what you're gonna go do with this GoFundMe money. Yeah. Imagine Emmett Till mama acting like that.
Yeah. I don't think that would happen.
No, homie. So the world is watching this city, this mother, this incident, and this situation, and here is the representation of a grieving mother. It was sad to see. And you have people say, well, you can't tell her how to grieve. You right. But just because you can't tell her and she thinks she got the right to do this and act like this, it don't make it right.
It don't.
It's a lot of people grieve and do wrong grieving. Mm-hmm. Grieving don't excuse wrong behavior. Yeah. Because at this level of pain, integrity is supposed to, come on, man.
Go to kick in sometime.
Yeah. Imagine them other mothers. Imagine the mother who 4-year-old and 1-year-old was killed in front of her. Baby killed in front of her. She's tragically and running in panic saying, hey, can somebody help me provide CPR? She trying to save the baby life. She got no support from her community. She got no support from her city. Imagine what she's sitting back feeling. Yeah. With a woman who done got so much love, imagine, come on, homie.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a delicate situation.
And I just want to let everybody know. The killers can still go to heaven.
Whoa. Now what you mean by that? Like what?
There's no sin greater than the other. So killing a baby is no different than robbing a convenience store and just taking the money.
There's no sin greater than the other. Yeah. Yeah.
So I know a lot of homies during the gang banging era during the 90s did a drive-by or went to go shoot up another neighborhood and missed the target and killed the baby, a 5-year-old little boy, they still G. They still respect it.
Yeah.
It was in the Bible that was going around murdering people, and I think he became an angel later on.
That's correct.
We watched the police kill a baby. It wasn't no real outrage. We watched the police slam little girls in the high school cafeteria like little boys. We watched the police twist, choke little girls out in the malls while she's stealing. We see that all the time. There's no, what, you can't do that to the baby. The police do it all the time. The police kick our kids in the all the time. Yeah. What's the little boy name in Baltimore with the bike they put in the back and broke his neck the way they drove the car?
When they were driving the van.
Is it Eddie Gray?
I think it was.
Freddie Gray?
Freddie Gray.
That was a baby.
That. Yeah, you right. Yeah.
Man, motherfucker don't even mention Trayvon Martin no more. And they hollering by, you can't do this. I can go on instances where children in our community have been killed, but there's no outrage because it's not a celebrity. It's not a rapper. That's the only or it's not by a white person.
Yeah.
Or it's not by a white person. Other than that, we don't give a damn. So you want to act like you so mad at me because I said, fuck the baby. Yeah. I just said, fuck the baby. Oh, man, they go get him. Oh, they go get him. Oh, man.
How to be on, you know, it's
but let me just say this. Man, if somebody go get his mama and kids, why y'all didn't go get the killer's mama and kids?
There you go.
Yeah. Y'all put the address online. When come on, y'all didn't go get the killer's mamas and kids. Y'all know who the killer's friends is, homeboys is. It ain't been no war behind it.
They did get caught though, right?
Yeah, they got caught by the Texas Rangers. Shout out to the Texas Rangers.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it ain't been no war behind this baby getting killed.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of social media posts. But it's two sides to this. He is the side that kill him. They've been warring with each other. Ain't nobody beefing about this. Everybody, even the street, had said, okay, y'all, for a moment, let's abandon the street rules. Because I even started seeing street say, man, they need to be put in jail. I thought you didn't wish jail on your worst enemies.
That was how they supposed to be.
Yeah. I thought you say you wouldn't wish jail. I started seeing street and gangsters online saying they need to get the death penalty. What happened to street justice, y'all?
Oh, they threw that out the window.
Ain't no such thing as street justice.
Yeah, they threw that out the window.
That's why I say fuck that street. So now everybody don't mind nobody snitching. Because these kids, so now it's cool to snitch, huh, y'all? See how we can amend the rules when we want to bend the rules?
Yeah.
Now it's cool to tell on who these is that killed the baby. That's why I say fuck them rules. That's why I say, man, fuck that shit. Y'all don't care like y'all care about that baby. Don't give a god. It's just that the only reason you care so much is because you saw it with your eyes. Had you not seen it, you wouldn't be so emotionally involved in what you saw based off what you feel. You saw him running and you put yourself in those. So that's the only reason you feel what you feel, nigga. Without the video, you wouldn't have so much emotional response to it. That's why when there's a police shooting, the media intentionally only give you a small portion of something to emotionally provoke you to keep watching this. It might be 30 days before you get the whole video.
That's right.
That's why they do that, homie. And they do that for the consumer. They know there's a faction in a group of the American consumers is driven off impulse and emotion, and that's the black group. They shop off impulse, they eat off impulse, they fight off. They are not logical thinking people at times. For the most part, they are emotionally driven. So I play off emotions. Then they go kill you. By the time they think about killing me, it's something going on in their life where they can't focus on hurting me by what I done said about the baby. You know how many times I done said the baby over the last 5 to 7 years online? This ain't the worst I ain't said, homie.
Yeah.
But when I come online, I can say whatever. I got a right to my opinion.
Yeah.
I got a right to my motherfucking opinion. You so caught up into what I'm saying, we need to cancel him. But man, look at your daily life and what you doing. I know no matter what I say, somebody want me to explain what I said.
Damn.
No matter what I say.
Like, when you put it like that. Yeah.
Somebody gonna pay me to explain what I said. So why wouldn't I say to keep having to explain what I said?
Hey,
Man,
that's
he
some real
motherfucker
shit.
stupid to me, man.
yeah, you're right.
But it's two situations where I extended compassion and empathy. The Gillie situation with Gillie and his son. Initially, homie, I extended compassion and empathy. Got into it with a good friend. Shout out to Kareem Blitz, my man out of New York. Defended Gillie and his son. Months later down the road, Gillie, said some shit about me to a mutual friend, and I seen it and saw it. Man, fuck you and the boy. Same with this situation. You can't hurt my feelings and think I won't hurt yours.
Yeah.
If I say I'm sorry and you don't accept my apology, well, fuck you. I take the apology back then. Yeah, I'm an honorary motherfucker.
Yeah, now he did go on Club say he kind of went in on you.
Well, he said, well, what he known for? As if you got to be known for something to be important.
Cool. You could. Yeah.
He had a son who he wasn't in his son's life, and his son played a gangster nigga street. Ultimately, was hanging with the wrong people and got killed trying to play this role that he upholds at times. I ain't never not been in my son's life, brother. I used to talk to the belly when he was in the belly. That little boy don't know nothing about his father not ever not being there. Gillie's son do. So for him to say, what he known for, I don't need to be known for nothing. I was a day one daddy. I'm a present father. I show up at school. I'm raising my kids. I ain't gotta be known for nothing when I'm great to them. But because you've been in the entertainment world, y'all kind of look down on us. But if you Google my name, Gillie, you'll see. Matter of fact, if you Google Charleston White, hyped, Hyped, about hype, HYPE, youth outreach, you'll see I've been on the front page of the American Bar Association Journal. You'll find a amicus brief where me and a well-known lobbyist firm out of Washington, D.C. went to the Supreme Court, me and 3 other guys, and got juvenile life without parole abolished through America. My name is stamped on that law by way of an amicus brief. You'll see that I've done trainings for the United States Department of Homeland Security, Human Trafficking Division, partnered by a law school, Texas Wesleyan University. You'll see me on panels with the Office of Juvenile Justice Department of the White House. You'll see me doing national seminars with the White House. You'll see that I've been highly recommended to all 254 counties throughout the state of Texas. All this is documented. If you Google that, if you take the time to read and really look at it, but if you look on the social media, all of that will bombard the real life. If the real life might, but if you specifically type in Charleston White, hyped about hype youth outreach, you're gonna see pages of shit you go have to read all night, and you go have a whole change of an opinion. So I done a lot. I just didn't do it in the name of entertainment. I learned to play entertainment because I have a gift of entertaining. Whether that's being provocative, shock jocking, I got a gift, homie. So I'm relying on the gift during an age and era where this gift is like a skilled trade. It's like knowing how to work on a car. In this age, it's called content creation. So not only do I alone generate money from content creation, I make other people money by talking about me, using my name in the titles. Do you know how much money I generate just off my name and views on other platforms?
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I find so crazy is that when this first started for like content creation, a lot of people like rappers, athletes thought this was lame or but now it done flipped to now they in the same field that everybody that you in, I'm in, or other people are in. And it's funny that they would say, "Oh, he's not famous for nothing." Well, you came into this field. Technically, you was a rapper first.
Yeah.
Nothing against them. I'm just saying.
I wasn't insulted by that, homie. So when I apologized, I didn't expect for that to accept it.
Mm.
It wasn't for him, it was for me.
Mm.
Because I felt wrong at the time. Because initially I came to the defense of him and his son.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew, I'm just responding because the nigga said this about me, fuck your son. So I know I'm wrong for doing this. So that's why I apologize. You ain't got to accept it. Because initially, when I heard about your son, the motherfucker tried to get me to go in, I wouldn't go in, I wouldn't let, no. So I showed compassion. I can't come back and say I didn't have no compassion. I really had compassion at first.
Yeah.
And I've still had the compassion, but now you done insulted me. So you can't hurt my feelings. Fuck you, baby. Yeah. So when he do this Shay Shay interview, it's been damn near a whole year that went by since this happened.
Yeah.
I ain't expecting for that. And I know he a weenie. Only take a certain kind of to say, man, I forgive him. Only the strong can show compassion for the weak.
Yeah.
He's still weak, homie. Only the strong can show compassion for the weak.
Yeah. Well, let's get into some current event stuff, man, real quick. G, you got something you want to ask first before we
take on? I got a few things to ask, man.
Well, let me till you get this.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I know you're not really a big sports fan, is you?
No.
Okay, so let's get into this then, man. Donald Trump, what you think about the job he's done so far for the country? I know recently he just issued the tariffs, and China said they're ready to go to war about whichever way they want to go with it. What you think about that? What you think about what's going on right now?
I think everybody playing. Yeah, because he kind of wishy-washy on the tariffs. But tariffs ain't bad. That way we can start making everything in America again. Forcibly start making, create more in America. China bucking. China been bucking America.
Yeah.
The last 10 years, homie.
Yeah.
And they letting the world know. Homie, China is aggressively trying to become the #1 world superpower above America.
Mm-hmm.
And they're on the path to become it.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about the job he's done so far?
Man, it's too early. Nobody's really being affected right now. There's no immediate effect on us to say, oh man, what the
Mm-hmm.
It ain't nothing. He's shaking up the government. It's your government is hollering, oh man, he coming here. Yeah, they had never had this done to them before.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, homie, he's not a politician. And one of his main narratives during his first run for the presidency was, I'm gonna drain the swamp. I'm gonna pull back the covers, I'm gonna do this, shut down the borders because they sex trafficking. He was talking about government officials.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So why you think all these motherfuckers let's get him out of here. He coming, man, he's shaking up. Man, he done let Elon Musk come in here and audit the IRS. Nobody ever been able to do nothing to the IRS.
Yeah.
They've been having free reign like a motherfucker with no oversight, no nothing.
Yeah.
And what they say go, and audit them, and you find out what they doing with our money, man.
I think today he announced that, if I'm not mistaken, he announced today that he's eliminating federal I think like what federal taxes from
He wants to.
He aiming to do it for people who making under 150,000. You think that's fair?
Oh yeah, I think it is, because this is what he said. He said no other country. Now this is what Elon Musk said. Yeah. No other country taxes their citizens and send the money to America. We tax our citizens and send our money to other countries.
That's crazy.
In aid.
Good point. Yeah, I didn't think about it.
And while we do that, we borrow money from the Chinese because we are a oil-dependent country. We trying to get off oil because we're so oil-dependent. So that's why Russia mad at us. They want to stop Russia with the gas pipeline. So we, for the longest, have been borrowing money from the Chinese government. That's where our national deficit is borrowing their money so we can keep buying oil from the Saudis, from Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Because we're all dependent nation. So that's why you got Biden coming and say, hey man, we're going to electric cars in 2 years.
Yeah, makes sense.
I always said America is Walmart. We don't really own nothing.
Man, our GDP, we don't make, there's not a lot that we make here in America and other countries buy from us. Everything is being shipped to us. Homie, that was Babylon in the Bible. Everything we get home is being shipped from other countries to our ports because we don't make nothing for us. So our GDP is low.
Yeah.
Well, man, don't nobody want nothing from America.
We sell culture, that's it.
Man.
That's it. Have you seen the LeBron James situation with Stephen A. Smith?
I saw it, but it was, I didn't pay big attention to it. Okay. But I heard about it. Okay. Yeah, I heard about it.
Okay, just want to know if you checked that out.
Yeah, I heard about it. LeBron mad because he talking about his boy.
Yeah, but he really didn't talk about his boy.
He just voicing his opinion as a commentator.
Yeah.
Man, you can't get mad at an opinion.
I said the same thing.
Especially if you LeBron James. And the only reason you mad because you know the boy supposed to be playing in a summer pickup league with warehouse workers. You know how them be in their 30s and still like to play basketball during the summertime, and they got games on Saturdays and Sunday night. That's what Bronny need to be. He ain't supposed to be no more. He ain't that good to be in the league. He supposed to be playing pickup games at Rucker Park.
Yeah, I be telling him, I'm like, man, he ain't supposed to be
man, in the gym at the high school on Saturday morning, playing with the daddies.
Yeah. Hey, if he getting paid like an NBA player, he can get criticized like one.
Yeah, this your son.
Yeah.
It come with criticism.
Yeah.
Know that.
Yeah, it come with criticism. And the only reason he here is because he's your son. Everybody know that's the elephant in the room. Yeah. He wouldn't be on no Lakers bench if he wasn't this boy's son.
Yeah, that's fact.
Man, y'all stop the bullshit. And he ain't no NBA good.
No.
He ain't that motherfucker good. I bet don't nobody play with him on the game. Yeah, I bet his points so low on that motherfucker NBA 2K or whatever. I bet don't nobody play with him on the game.
No.
That's how you know.
No, I ain't no play with him, folks. I can't do it. What you got, G?
Hey, man, switching gears, man. Man, what do you think about 50 Cent and the Lil Meech and Ross feud going on, man? Making that man choose between basically his career or his father. And the second question I got for you, man, do you think 50 a bully?
Yeah, 50 a bully. He been bullying the industry. He came in with a song saying how to rob and talked about robbing all the rapping. He done been around the BET Award, walking around rapping in front of them. And didn't nobody, when he was beefing. Yeah, he a bully. Yeah, a bully. But he's a charismatic bully. Yeah, he's charismatic. Very charismatic in his bullying. Almost as if he ain't bullying. Yeah. He a different kind of bully. And he be cyberbullying.
Yeah.
He be cyberbullying like a mother. He don't no and anybody can get it with him. So that's what I respect about him. Anybody can get it with him. But the Meech situation, he wrong. And that's because I f with young, I'm a whole bunch of elder confidant for a lot of young. Nah, he wasn't supposed to show that text message to us.
Yeah.
But because in that text message, Lil Meech is submitting and giving an explanation saying, I'm asking for mercy. Come on, man, I would get a shirt off my back. My daddy just did that to help pay. Nah, homie, nah, he wrong in the motherfucker. Yeah, in that instance, between, he not forcing Lil Meech to pick between him and his daddy. The consequences of you being absent as a father, I don't care what a nigga say, you cannot have a great father-son relationship, you in prison and your boy at home. That's why it says the presence of a father. Mm-hmm. That's why when your daddy get here, I'm gonna tell you that your presence is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Nigga, you absent, man,
it's over.
We can't connect.
Yeah.
So while Meech is in jail, 50 been connecting with his son. Acting school, you know what I'm saying? Playing uncle, big bro. So they building a bond, a relationship, and they connecting. Meech gotta rework with his connection with his son. He was a baby when he went.
Yeah.
He was a baby, huh?
Yeah, he like 5.
His loyalty should be with his daddy and probably lies with his daddy. But he's still a little man, little boy. He ain't even 25 yet, I don't think.
Yeah.
Still a little homie. Yeah. And he got respect and admiration for 50, as he do his father. This 50 Cent, so he putting him and his daddy, he got 50 and his daddy on the same pedestal. But 50 kind of got the ups on daddy.
Yeah.
Cause 50 is
supplying.
Come on, homie. Yeah. So he kind of got the ups on daddy. So I come over here with mercy. Yeah. Man, daddy just need to pay the rent. Me and 50 supposed to read that. And man on the strong can show compassion for the weak.
Fact. I want to get your opinion on this one, man. This just came out maybe like earlier today, man. Because I really want to know your opinion about divorces and settlements. Teyana Taylor has officially finalized her divorce from Sharpe, securing 4 properties worth over $10 million, a one-time settlement, a one-time 7-figure payout, several luxury vehicles, including $300,000 Maybach, $70,000 Mercedes Sprinter, and a tour bus. She will also retain 100% ownership of all her businesses. And he got to pay $8,000 a month child support.
What did he get?
Nothing.
Dang. How did this happen? Well, who came with what? She married him. When she married him, he was rich?
He was already rich.
She was too?
She was her, but she didn't have that money. She didn't have NBA money.
He had a couple of M's, yeah.
He was already like,
they must be in LA somewhere, New York somewhere.
I think he lived in LA.
Yeah.
But what do you think about men have to pay like that, or this situation in general? Or what do you think about the divorce system in general in the United States? Because to me, that sounds crazy.
Yeah, that sounds like it's involved.
Yeah. 4 homes?
He don't get nothing. She get to maintain 100% of, he must didn't show up for court.
He showed up.
Man, how she get he don't get to split nothing with nothing?
Because it only shows what she got, and it's like, it don't say nothing about what he got.
Damn.
That's a lot.
Man, that's f***ed up.
In the paperwork,
man.
it says
how
anything
long
about
they married? How long? That's why they say it's cheaper to keep her.
Boy, what?
Yeah. But boy, you gonna be miserable in a motherfucker trying to keep a motherfucker that don't bring you satisfaction and joy. Yeah, man. Yeah, God. They got kids together?
Mm-hmm. He got to pay $8,000 a month child support per child. I don't know how many kids they got.
Man, f them babies. That bitch done got all this. I ain't paying. Yeah, I'm gonna be the deadbeat daddy. Man, fuck them kids. Man, bitch done got all that. Man, I ain't paying for them kids.
And he ain't even playing basketball no more, is he? He making music and doing other make his money. He ain't even playing ball no more.
Yeah. Because it seems like the system is built to basically break a man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I used to talk about who be ready to divorce a woman and as a man ask for spousal support. I used to look down on him, spousal support that Mary J. Blige was married to. Got out. I thought that was I can't say it because I want this video to get money. I thought he was a weenie asking for spousal. All the niggas I know before me walked away. Whatever they walked away and disappeared. Yeah, he ain't want nothing. He just walked away.
Yeah.
Might show up some years later for some. But yeah, he walked away. He ain't getting nothing. But he damn sure wasn't getting her the Cadillac. Man, you heard what Ike Turner said. Man, that bitch ain't getting my last name, y'all. She can have all that, but they give her, she get to keep Turner.
Yeah.
Ike was mad in the mother. Ike jumped in the car with the pistol one more time before he just gave up. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
For one last time before he decided, man, I'm finna listen. Man, he jumped in with the pistol. Remind him. It didn't scare her because she had that white man in. So Ike threw in the towel.
Right.
On Tina. But now, man, I hate, man, my heart just cringed for he probably was a half good with the finances. Yeah, he probably was a half good with the finances, but probably was a low down dirty with the. Well, so she get her lick back because he low down dirty with the by way of the finances.
Well, from my understanding, they had a relationship where they brought other women in.
Oh, they weren't supposed to never get a divorce then. Yeah. We just separate.
She still got all that.
It's crazy.
We just separate, man. We ain't supposed to get. If we getting down like this here, we just part ways. But we go get back together. Man. If we got this kind of history with each other where we this comfortable and we can do this, cause you mad at me cause I'm but you getting your sucks over here without me at time. Mm-hmm. You and them friends in them bathrooms taking too long. Taking selfies for y'all. Yeah, you come on, you know what y'all doing. Yeah, so don't get mad at me.
Yeah, I feel you.
Man, what you think about R. Kelly, man? Making records in prison. I think he did a remix to Chris Brown Residual. You think it's a cry for help? And do you think he got a chance of getting an early release?
I think he should be put in solitary confinement. Put in a hole for 90 days and stripped of all inmate rights and privileges.
Why you say that, man?
Hey, man, that's straight, though.
What you doing making music from prison? Nigga, this is prison. You supposed to be punished for a crime you have. I'm mad at the motherfucker. They didn't let these get these cell phone and music equipment in prison. Yeah. There's nowhere in the world them in Shawshank Redemption. You seen prison supposed to be like it was with Brittany Griner in Russia.
Yeah.
They making no goddamn album in the Venezuelan prison. Man, I'm sick of this. I'm mad at the motherfucker. You nigga make an album in prison and in the free world can't make nothing. These been going to the studio, running up the electricity bill at the house with them extra equipment plugged in one of them rooms, and can't come together and make no album. These making it from prison. And where they getting the equipment to do it from?
I don't know how they
in
do
the
it.
Time. Supposed to be working in prison.
Yeah.
Going to the fields in the daytime, in the school in the afternoon. Ain't no motherfucking time to record no album.
Do you think he can get an early release?
Who, R. Kelly?
Yeah.
No. Hell no. Because black people really ain't mad at him about what he done. That's why you still hear people like Boosie say free him, and people still say, man, I don't give a what he did. He woo woo woo. He still so they turn the blind eye for so long. Black people really ain't mad. It's for whatever reason, homie, them Jewish and them white people want his ass. Mainly for the rights to his music. Mm-hmm. They went back and got, y'all just be bullshit. We won't have nothing. All these is selling their rights and their royalties to their music, meaning white people own it, the Jews own it, they go own us because they go own everything attached to us. So, man, I'm gonna be quiet, man. Man, let me be quiet.
Right.
So let me just say this, homie. The illiterate. He just make music, but they went and got the rights to Michael Jackson. They went and sued Michael. She didn't know she had to pay taxes on this. They went and sued her, and now they own the rights of it. Just gave her a little portion. But you don't think them people knew they would go back to get this back? She getting old. She can't keep up with this. Michael Jackson had owned the Beatles catalog.
Which is half of Sony. Yeah, that's the one I do believe they killed.
Mike, that was Mike's.
Yeah.
He owned, now they got it back. So you think about how Future sold his music catalog. Lil Wayne, Tina Turner sold her. Man. So R. Kelly don't own him, but that's where he said, where my money at?
Yeah.
They ain't just completely took his. He got his royalties, but he ain't got no rights to that shit.
Yeah.
Because the victim go sue him. So, nah, homie, they gonna keep his ass locked away. Listen, once he start preaching down there and become Reverend Robert Kelly,
Yeah.
God go finally let him out. But now he got to go, he got to go be Daniel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got to go be Daniel. Homie, when you look at some of God's prophets, David, all he did was murder and he was a all the time and got off the killing. Homie, so, but even the Bible described this as a man after God's own heart. And he was favored by God. But he liked to hoes and kill.
Yeah.
So now R. Kelly got to go turn into Reverend Robert Kelly and start singing them good motherfucking gospel songs that make them catch the Holy Ghost and jump up and down and get saved every Sunday. Then he can come on home.
They'll let him out.
Yeah, they let him out now. He ain't got it all out of him yet.
I just want to say, man, you was right about, you came here last time and you talked about the Diddy situation and I think during that time the allegations came out about Jay-Z also, and you said that them folks lied. Well, today, come to find out, the accuser was caught on tape admitting that she lied about Jay-Z sexually assaulting her or whatever. What do you think about that situation?
Homie, how just even a scenario. How does a 12-year-old girl ends up at a VMA or whatever, the big celebrity party where she's in the room, in the bed where they can come into the room?
Yeah.
How did that situation even happen? And when she come back home, as a parent, as a mother, uncle, grandmama, her behavior gonna be different. Especially if these two grown men done this. And she gonna need some surgical, some doctors. They gonna fuck her little up.
Yeah, it's not funny, but yeah.
Man, they gonna fuck her little up. If this what they do.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me this happens? We've never heard this rumor before. As parents, nobody kicks and screams. Nobody seeks law enforcement. I understand the victim going so long and not saying anything. But at some point, a victim tells somebody before then. And nobody says nothing.
For 20 years.
And it's happened to a kid for 20 years. And then all of a sudden, man, I knew that was bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that was bullshit.
Yeah. G, you got something?
Yeah, I'm gonna tap in on this. Have you seen the new Captain America yet? You don't watch that?
No. The new Captain America?
Yeah.
The superhero? No.
So pretty much it's
a Marvel.
Yeah.
No.
Well, it's a black man. There's a dude named Anthony Mackie, and he quoted. He says that success is given, not earned. Do you believe that, or do you think that's bullshit?
I believe that. That's why there's a term called nepotism. So most people, politicians pick who replaced them. The people don't earn them. Hey, man, come here. Most successful people, children and friends are saying, hey, man, let my son come over here and be a manager on your job. very few people starts out at the bottom of the job and literally works their way to the top. That's maybe 1 out of 100,000. For the most part, the top positions are given to people based off who they know, not what they know.
Mm. Yeah, you're right.
Most top positions, homie, are given to people. That's the fight between Drake suing the music industry, saying he was given this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying, yeah.
That's what Drake squabbling about.
Mm-hmm.
Most of our stars didn't, I ain't gonna say they really didn't work, but they pick who they want to prop up to become this big. Mm-hmm. You don't get to work hard to become that big.
Somebody got to tap on your shoulder.
Man.
Yeah. I agree with you, man.
Man, in school, when you're a bright student, they pull your parents to the side. Hey, we recommend this school for this mom. Hey, man, you should take this. It's given to you. Other children aren't presented to them when they're not this bright. They're not nah, homie. So that's probably one of the truest statements a Marvel comic motherfucker can say. Unless he said it out of character.
He was doing the interview.
He was in uniform or doing an interview?
He doing the interview. He was on.
Yeah, he telling y'all the secret. Your success is given.
Yeah. Also, you also said you didn't believe the last time you heard the Diddy allegations came out today that the original footage of the Cassie video was altered and destroyed right after. So now they can't find the video, but it was destroyed by the prosecution. I'm guessing, or CNN destroyed it or something. So something is going on with that situation. Also, they were supposed to be a RICO case, but they haven't arrested nobody else, because you know RICO is more.
Yeah.
They haven't arrested nobody.
And they don't have a criminally. They only got one victim.
They only got one victim that done technically stepped forward. So.
Man, I'm telling y'all, man, innocent. Man, it's just a smear campaign for whatever reason. This him bucking them liquor people.
Yeah.
See, he ain't got beside this motherfucker self.
Yeah, I think so.
Listen, I've never been a Diddy fan because as a kid, I was a young during the East Coast and the West Coast beef. So I'm like the young today who went with NBA Youngboy, the other went with King Von. Yeah. So I went with Pac.
I did.
I was a Tupac baby. I didn't give a fuck about Jay-Z, so I never took to their music. Nothing East Coast, I didn't like Diddy, so I went Tupac. So I've never been a fan of Diddy. But all I know, for at least 25 years, Diddy done stood next to the most powerful, richest, influential people in this country as well as outside this country. And they all done had smiling faces at a party. He's been known to record all the shit. You think he ain't got shit on some people? And you don't think when the FBI went to his house the first time, they went to do recon to delete shit of certain people, certain politicians? Definitely. Everybody done been at a Diddy party. Ashton Kutcher, everybody. I got some pictures of Diddy and Trump and Ivanka looking at each other, boy, like, man, I can't wait. In the picture, you can see them, man.
Yeah.
From the prince, the royalty motherfuckers across the seas. So all of a sudden, 4 years ago, when black people called themselves boycotting the Emmys or the Grammys or whatever, and Puffy stood up in front of all them white people and gave that speech and tried to tell all them Jewish executives and what they have to do for this and that, and you bucking this liquor company, liquor go back to slavery.
Yeah.
That money go back to slavery.
That's some long money too.
Long as you 1872 this whiskey, you trying to buck, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But This is a bucking process. A buck breaking it. He started walking. He had became the baddest slave on the plantation amongst the other slaves.
Yeah.
So this is tar and feather. This is tar and feather. This is Taconta. So he gonna be all right.
Yeah.
He just getting some lashes on his ass.
Yeah.
And the rest of them know. Y'all better not ever try to think, cause he got big. Billionaire. Now he telling white folk, and he bucking a liquor company.
Yeah.
So okay. So you saw what they did to Bill Cosby.
Man, I gotta ask you this. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to boxing, man, but what y'all thought about that Gervonta Davis Lamont Roach fight? And what's your thoughts on it? You know he said he got grease in his eye.
Roach won. Tank going through something. Yeah, he really ready to quit boxing. He really done been, I ain't gonna say abused, but for the most part, man, these little coming off the streets, homie, becoming prize fighters, for homie. So through the process of him becoming a world-renowned boxing champion, developing relationship with coaches, Mayweather, and in the process he getting hurt. He going to jail, house getting broken into. You know, him and his little girl having babies together, having domestic disputes, she putting it out publicly, putting the police on him. When he became a Muslim, I knew he ready to quit fighting.
Damn, what make you say that?
Oh, yeah, man.
Ali was great.
He was greater when he was Cassius Clay. You don't have the same instincts of wanting to hurt people.
Yeah.
George Foreman wasn't nothing. George became religious later on in the old days. But when George was hurt, man, you can't. What it takes, you heard what he said. He don't have that no more to be the great homie. You got to be angry, want to hurt people when you get in that ring. And man, you know, once reading them books and turning to Allah and Buddha, ain't bad no more. Yeah, bad no more. When I saw he didn't want to disrespect him in front of his mama, I knew Tank is softening. He growing up, he getting soft, homie. Now this is just a little job for him. He got these up and coming, got something to prove, so they fighting a little harder, and they trying to dethrone him. And he just trying to coast on out. But he didn't, he's supposed to disrespect his mama in front of him.
Yeah.
That's what usually happens.
He supposed to say, shut up. He supposed to say something to his mama to make her want to do something to you, to have him in his feelings.
Yeah.
But that little came focused and that little focus, homie.
Yeah. What's your issue with Cam Newton, man? What's going on between y'all?
It ain't no issue, homie, but Cam used me. Cam Newton used me. Cam Newton is a retired football player. I told him my price, what it was to book me. He hollered about, man, I don't pay, but man, okay, well, let's do this. Pay for my flight, my room and board, and I got a partner that got a nonprofit, and you donate to the nonprofit. That was the agreement. And then I'm saying, shit, you know, I don't watch football to be a fan of the, but your black quarterback, it'll be good it'll be good for me for exposure. Good shit, so it'll be good exposure. And it exposed me to a different audience. So that was my return for it. So booked me a flight at the back of the plane. One of them Priceline motherfucking seats. And it wasn't even no window seat.
It wasn't no window seat.
No, it was right before the last motherfucker. Wasn't no. So yeah, I was agitated when I got off the plane. I'm telling these people, man, fuck that. I ain't doing that motherfucking interview. I got to get my own Uber. Y'all ain't got no ride for me, my God.
Yeah.
And so I'm saying, okay. So when I do the podcast with him, homie, He trying to treat me like a weenie, talk to me like I'm a weenie.
Yeah.
And he defending the elements of the streets and the gangs and he was defending that. And he really trying to chili dog me. He trying to make me look like a weenie and put chili on it as if he can intellectually. So once I peeped the play, I got offended. So you can see my mood, my body language change and everything. So he donated 150 to the youth to the nonprofit.
1,000?
No, $150.
I knew you were about to say that.
Oh, my bad. Like, I mean, it's something.
I didn't know that till almost a year later because I didn't ask. So I never asked him how much he gave. But then once I said, man, how much he ended up getting y'all? He donated 150 to them. I think it was around Thanksgiving time too.
Man.
So the motherfucking interview go crazy. It do crazy numbers. So he called me back after Cat Williams and Shay Shay did their interview and it went numbers. So he wanted to top that. But didn't want to pay me, homie. And that time it was like 7 million.
Is it like 12 now, ain't it?
Man, come on, homie. I'm your most watched. Come on, you know how much money I know you made off me. God, you want to give me nothing?
Did you go out there with that? Because it seemed like that was prepared.
What's that?
The material, the stuff you were saying.
I didn't know what he was gonna be asking me. I didn't know what to expect. But he was really trying to make me look bad. He didn't know how intellectual I was. He got an older cousin who was a big fan of me. He really didn't know me. Yeah. He just saw. So his cousin would tell him about me. He was arrogant. Yeah. So I can see why he would watch something like so. But his cousin, who kind of like his, been along with him his whole. So his cousin was a big fan of me. So that's how watched him. Why? So he thought he was finna sit up there, and he didn't know how smart I really was. Yeah. He didn't really know my background. He didn't do enough research. He got stuck on the Deion Sanders, the King Von.
He was on that too long.
Well, Travis Hunter played on 16.
Oh, okay.
Travis Hunter is one of his players. So this was personal for him. And he thought he would be the one to intellectually, no. So it wasn't playing nothing. I didn't know what to expect. I just know, man, this big old trying to handle me. And he a big old giant. But handle me. Yeah.
That Paul, you gotta tell Cam, this is me and my you gonna die by this.
Yeah,
so funny, man. I said this.
Yeah, you talking like you that motherfucker bad, but you go stop it. Man, yeah, and she still visit me while you dead. Yeah, she still putting money on, crying that I'm in here.
I just thought because the stuff you were saying, it seemed like you had, because like Cat Williams came out on I forgot who platform it was, saying that everything he said on Club Shay Shay was prepared. He had all that wrote like a stage performance. Yeah. So the stuff that you were saying on
no interview that I've ever done. I know what I'm gonna be asked. I don't want to know. Yeah. That's the authenticity. That's how authentic my delivery's gonna be. That's what gets you me. I don't want to know. I like to be ambushed. Yeah, with them hard questions.
If you did decide to do Club Shay Shay, y'all will probably do about 30. I'm telling you, it's gonna do 30 on his platform. Yeah. Have you talked to anybody over there or anything?
No. Ocho Cinco with me, but Shannon Sharpe, he really don't like me.
Well, yeah, Ocho brought your name up a couple times on
the show. Shannon really don't like me.
You know what?
I done call all the football players, man, big old dumb stupid ass. So I done offended and insulted everybody. Yeah. But you gotta understand, homie, I done said some horrible things about Deion and the boys. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
this an alumni.
Yeah, that's why.
I said some horrible things about Deion is the modern day Bill Cosby, and and them boys is Theo Huxtable and yeah, man.
Yeah.
He's the modern day of that.
Cause it'll be messing up his.
This is the Fresh Prince and Bel-Air family.
Yeah.
Will and Carlton, you know, this is who we, you know, so we idolize this family. Dion is the ideal father in the black community. This is, yeah. So, and here I am attacking him in his toe in his boy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, now, them motherfuckers sick of my I attack him, his toe in his boy. And jumped on P-Law ass. So, yeah. No, Shay to him, they gotta say, man, just leave him over there. Yeah, just let him be.
Why we ain't seen you on the Breakfast Club yet? Cause they get everybody. It don't matter who it is.
Angela Yee reached out at one point in time. She brought me up a few times on there, but the other two weenie don't like me. Charlemagne.
Really?
Yeah. No, them don't like me.
You did Angela Yee show?
No, she the one. She done brought me up a couple times when she was on there. When she was on there with me. But yeah, them don't like me. Homie, you gotta understand. I come in attacking. The culture, as well as saying, I said, DMX, I said, Nipsey, yeah, I done been mean to the industry.
Yeah.
Attacking them from every stand-up. So, these are industry career, homie. These are career industry.
Yeah.
And they want to say something about me and to me, but ain't no dirt on me to get me up there to box me in. You can only say what I done said.
Yeah.
Man, that's why you ain't seen put my criminal background up. I ain't got no criminal background. So, no, man. So it's hard for a industry, because they say I'm an industry plant, but I'm too polarizing for them to put me on such a big platform. And think about this. Young Dolph's wife brought me up to them.
I didn't know that.
Young Dolph's wife brought me up to them. Them wouldn't even respond. And she brought me up in such a positive, homie light and so much respect.
Dang.
So, my biggest threat to these is for me to get on an interview and just get serious. No character, no trolling. That's the biggest threat to these.
Yeah.
So it's hard for them to give me they light, because if Instagram didn't delete all my pages, I would literally have over 10 million followers.
You would, that's it.
Literally. If they would take down all the fake pages on Facebook, I have another 5 over there. If they take down all the fake pages on TikTok, I have another 10 over there.
Yeah.
They don't want to give me their light.
It's 3 platforms that I want to see you on, and one of them I know, Shay, Breakfast Club. But if you ever do Joe Rogan,
me and Joe Rogan talked to the. Me and Joe Rogan got some of the same friends. Mike Busey, David Lucas. So we got some of the same friends.
I think he'll do it.
Yeah, it's coming. No.
That's gonna do probably 90 million views. Man,
it's coming. Me and Joe gonna sit down. I'm still evolving, homie. So nobody takes the internet sensation serious, right? It's been a lot of internet sensations, but you can't remember their names.
Mm-hmm.
Very few internet sensations can take 2 years of sensationalism and evolve or transfer it into doing something else, whether that's being in TVs, movies, and even content creation.
Mm-hmm.
So very few people have been able to become a viral sensation on the internet and last 5 to 7 years like I have. once I learned that most people who become a viral sensation got 1 to 3 years.
Max.
1 to 3 years, huh?
Yeah.
For the next viral sensation. So I had to evolve. I wanted to evolve.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be a viral sensation based, you know what I'm saying? Because I saw that it's an opportunity that you can make money. So I wanted to become more than a viral sensation. And then that's when I discovered content creation. So now, man, okay, how do I get a YouTube channel? How do I get a monetized YouTube channel? So that's where I started seeking out that type of shit.
Yeah.
Man, so until you can evolve from being a viral sensation that everybody's talking about, posting about, sharing, it's hard for Joe Rogan to take you serious because
Platform so big.
Platform so big, and you gotta, most people looking at shit, you got an expiration date coming up. You won't be around long. You're just a viral sensation.
Yeah.
And that's what most people saw. I mean, you just a viral sensation. Your 15 minutes of fame is up. Then I became monetization for content creators. That's why people booked me to interview me. I became monetization, so other people started making money off me. I evolved from being a viral sensation. Now I'm doing paid interviews on big platforms. Say Cheese TV, Queens Flips, Vlad TV, Cam Capone. Now I'm content for people who make content. I'm evolving now.
Yeah.
I'm evolving now. I spent almost 2 years just going around doing number interview because people are making money off me.
It makes sense.
I'm evolving.
Yeah.
Okay. These social media platforms won't let me make money off this, so I'm gonna let people make money off me. So that's what I did. Pay, give me this. I don't give a damn what you make off of it. Then once I learned my value, now I could structure what people make off me where is financially worth me letting them eat off me.
Well, it makes sense.
Yeah. So let me just finish. So right there, I'm good for other platforms. But these platforms that's big say, man, well, we don't pay nobody. But we want to have you on here. Okay, let me evolve a little bit more. So I started going on a bigger platform, Hollywood Unlocked.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, Jason Lee Peterson. So now I started doing major platforms. So now I'm saying doing this could run out. Doing this could run out. How can we keep evolving? I want to get offline. Can what I do online, can I do this in real life? And then this guy by the name of Mikey booked me to come to Minneapolis where George Floyd died and was from. Remember, in the beginning, I said, fuck George Floyd. Fuck his baby man. Fuck shit. The daughter, his daddy was. She said, my daddy changed the world, man. My daddy was the girl. He was a dope. So, mad at me for saying that. So he booked me to come to Minneapolis, Minnesota, in a town hall meeting type setting, and people bought tickets to come out and hear me and him have dialogue on stage, and then they ask questions, cuss me out, fuss me out. When I realized that I could sell tickets, the people would pay to come cuss me out, to argue with me. That's what pushed me over to comedy. In the process of me doing this, I got people paying me to do cameos in small movies. Now they can start taking me serious. The Joe Rogans and now they can start taking me serious. Because in the beginning, I done said so much provocative, disrespectful, crazy in the beginning that they ain't never heard say. Man, I done white women before. Man, they ain't never heard no publicly say no motherfucker like that. They just sent me a copy to jail for some shit with them white from the city. So they ain't never heard no talking like that. Yeah, I killed the white man. Oh, you know. So now I come with some polarizing shit, radical shit.
Yeah.
So it was hard for a motherfucker to say, man, let's sit down with that motherfucker. As I began to evolve and made myself content for other content creators, motherfuckers start saying, oh, man, he's kind of intelligent. Oh, man, okay, I get it when I can start explaining myself.
Right.
But in the beginning, I didn't want to get stuck there. And the reason why I'm saying that, I watched a lot of that I've got into it with during my YouTube days. Mm-hmm. They still stuck there. I got a Live Nation, I had a Live Nation tour. We sold out everywhere we went. Mm-hmm. I do my own tour now. I sell out shows with very little promotion. Right. I fill up comedy club. People barely know I'm coming.
Right.
Just so I wanted to be able to take the following that I had online and see if I can make it come in real life, and whether it was selling tickets, comedy tickets, merchandise. That's what made me create my own website.
Man, did y'all know the LA Sparks? They just announced today that they hosting tryouts for like active male basketball players to get them ready for the season. Do y'all think that's gonna help the WNBA or it's gonna hurt it?
I think that's a good idea. Give them the opportunity to fuck some of them. I ain't getting no pussy away. Them Bulldogs, that's good. Holding, playing defense on that. Putting that on them. Yeah, you got right. Come on. Yeah, I'm with it. Yeah, I'm with it. Yeah, I'm with it. Yeah, that's a great idea. Cause you go be able to fuck something then. Yeah. Nah, man, hell yeah. That's why if the WNBA and the NBA interacted more like high school and middle school did, they have be fucking on them, and they'll get more support. But man, ain't nobody just fit to go support and a bunch of lesbian bitches. Man, nobody like bulldog or lesbian. Yeah, the rest of the world don't like a woman who won't let a man. That's just being honest, homie.
I mean, I feel you know.
Yeah. No, they just have to play like they do. But yeah, man, that motherfucking woman that don't want no. Yeah, man, she. Yeah.
I don't watch WNBA, so
me neither. Me neither.
You know,
I hear they talking about. I see Angel Reese them talking about doing a sit down.
Oh yeah, they sitting out. Yeah.
But that mean.
Yeah, boy, they make a lot of money if they OnlyFans.
Well, what?
OnlyFans.
I'm talking about
the NBA. You see what them other ones did when they make more than they made.
Want to ask you, man, about, because you gonna say cheese a lot, and the interviews be incredible. What's your relationship like with him? How did y'all start just making magic, basically? Because every interview go crazy. How did that end up?
When he first reached out to me, I ignored him for a long time, because I didn't know who he was. I was new to the internet, and that motherfucking smiling cartoon teeth symbol he got. Oh man, bullshit, man. So I ignored him a long time. So my first time doing an interview, it never got released because someone broke into, like, I think his camera girl car and stole the camera with the footage in it. So it never got. So we had to do it again. And just, I remember when I first done an interview with him, he told me, I'll be a millionaire. So he saw something in the beginning. I didn't know the internet. He's been on the internet since MySpace. So he was a kid in high school making money off MySpace. So he's an internet guru. I'm a at that time who had embraced fatherhood, was a struggling dad, who was a viral sensation on the internet, and didn't know how to make no money from this. And at that time, it was so easy to make money off YouTube. You know, paying out a lot, but I didn't know how, and nobody I knew how.
Yeah.
So when I done the Say Cheese TV interview, homie, he saw the potential, he saw the gift, and he spoke into it with such confidence. I said, man, that little line, in honest to God truth, homie, I touched 1 million.
Damn.
So he had a fan base. He had a fan base that took to me. So once I became a student of the internet for like 4 years. I had to learn how to monetize YouTube. I didn't know the rules. I didn't know the do's or don'ts. And then the internet became against me, meaning the social media platform became against me, shadow banning me, delete me. So I had to work against them, not knowing nothing. So I had to learn what an algorithm and how important and posting and that they got analytical data that you can look at to improve. So once I started learning the data,
it was over.
It was over. And so the data is what helped me, homie. So once I started looking at the analytical data of what states and what cities I'm big in, what time of the day, so it made me an expert. So then I mastermind YouTube. Yeah, I mastermind YouTube. So when I started looking at Say Cheese TV, I said, man, this internet is so big, and this in the middle of the pandemic. I'm saying, man, this internet is so big. Man, this got, based off his views, his numbers of followers, and man, he got one of the largest youth audience in the hip hop urban culture outside of Disney and Nickelodeon. Between him, DJ Academics.
Academic one.
That's where all the kids at. Now they got the streamers with Aiden Ross, but even Aiden and them were getting big at that time, but we didn't know it because we over here in this world. So when I looked at that, I said, this is no different than the youth community work because this is a youthful audience. So I come deliver a message in a way for this audience. This ain't no motherfucker me executive office worker go be in a Say Cheese TV interview. But eventually I brought that audience over there.
Facts, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So once me and him start growing together, homie, and his audience took to me, we just developed a chemistry. You know, I done met his dad, I done met his mom. We started doing community work together, shoes, working with the high school, going to speak at the high school. So we develop a real bond. But you can't fall out with you can't bump heads with a like him and we getting this kind of money together.
Yeah.
Getting some money together.
Yeah.
And we've been doing it consistently for some years now.
I've been noticing.
Yeah, so I love that young brother. He changed my life.
That's another one. You said something about the streamers. Y'all done did Aiden Ross. You done did Academics before. Kai's not the next one.
Kai don't fuck with me. So you know, Kai told NLE Chopper, man, if Charleston would just, if he would just clean up, man, and be more commercialized, he would be big. But I ain't for the commercialized. I'm for the nigga rise. Right. Yeah, I'm for the nigga rise. Yeah. The ignorant niggas. Yeah. You know, that's why I dress the ignorant shit. But so you know, all of us was in a movie together. Me, Kai, NLE, Chopper, DDG, Ben, Phantom, Sukiano, Funny Marco, Lil One, Fredo Bang, man, all of us in a short film together. So we spent almost a week in Atlanta filming. It's called Nightmare on Cottonwood. It's on YouTube, homie. And it's a bad motherfucker.
Damn, I didn't know that.
So, Kai and them really don't fuck with me because I'm too homie, the platforms and the sponsorships that they attach themselves to can't, because the things I've said.
Yeah.
I've offended, you see what I'm saying? So, but nah, homie, he said, man, Charleston can be real big, man, if he just go commercial. So that's why during that filming, there's an interview that Lee Chopper did with me. He wanted to show me in a different light because he had done his research on me. So nigga, I was asleep, I was tired. He had been up on set for almost 24 hours. Yeah. So when I done that interview, I was exhausted. But he wanted to show me in a different light to the world because he had done his research.
Gotcha. Last question, man, from me, man. What is the next evolution for Charleston White?
Motherfucker go say, man, he ain't this, but I'm really walking in the shoes of Dick Gregory. Dick started out as a community activist and then went into entertainment and comedy. That's yeah, I'm the new Dick. Yeah, I ain't the new Tupac. Now I'm the new Dick. So right now, comedy and movies. And then I'm gonna become an MC, a master of a ceremony. So that's why at one point in time, nigga, Steve Harvey used to host this, host that, host this, host that. That's
gotcha.
a MC.
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel, Chris Rock, homie. So yeah, I want to eventually become an MC. MCs that's a lifelong job. Paul Mooney was one. You know, and that's what most great comedians end up becoming. So I don't. I'm a shock jock, satire comedian. So my comedy is funny, but it ain't really funny. It's offensive. Andrew Dice Clay was like that.
Yeah, he was.
Red Fox was like that. Richard Pryor eventually became like that. Dave Chappelle, but I know satire, so I can make fun of whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, so focus on comedy, movies, and then eventually doing a audio autobiography.
That'll be dope.
Yeah. Audio autobiography.
Well, you got anything else, G?
That was a perfect question.
Yes, sir. Well, we are Bad Speakers TV. It's your boy Sharpe.
It's the same OG.
And it's Charleston White.
Yeah, man, America's favorite uncle.
We out, man.